And my actual question, just so they know, was leave me with some relief about all of the things that didn't happen in the past, because that's really that remorse is what's building more than anything else in my consciousness. So many promises and broken promises to myself and missed goals and things like that. Obviously that's not alignment, and obviously that's my hand on the stove.
Your vortex is full of the beneficial results of the passion of those experiences. And as they come into fruition, you will recognize the relationship between what you are right now calling a broken promise and the fantastic fulfillment of promises that are so big that you have not even been able to see them fully. In other words, your vortex is full of the beneficial results of what you are calling failed attempts. Your vortex is full. It is the basis of expansion. But the only reason you're feeling regret about it,
remorse,
is because you have
anger.
Not yet allowed yourself to receive the fulfillment of what it all put there. Mm-hmm. We're looking for an analogy that feels enough off the subject that you can hear it clearly. So you have an intention for something, but you didn't know about aligning energy, and so you weren't. And you were giving it everything you had because you believed that action was the way.
Yes.
And you were working hard to accomplish things, relationship things, financial things, life things, from a split energy perspective. But even in that split energy, you were putting things into the vortex that you were denying as you went along. So ask but don't let it in, ask but don't let it in, ask but don't let it in, ask but don't let it in. 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 But here's where we came into the picture that gave you new understanding. Ask, put it in the vortex, but don't go in where it is. Ask, put it in the vortex, but don't go in where it is. So all of that asking and not receiving right then that red hot minute, you're calling failed attempts.
Correct.
We're calling it putting stuff in the vortex.
Right.
It's not a failed attempt unless you never go in the vortex. And there's no possible way that you will not ever go in the vortex, because even in what you call your death experience, you're going in.
I don't like when you say that.
We know you don't.
I don't like that.
Well, then don't wait till then to go in. Don't wait till then to go in. We're just not going to tell you different than it is. We're going to tell you that you've been putting it in, and the fact that you haven't yet found your way to resonate with it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, and doesn't mean that you've failed. And when we see a blossoming vortex like the one that you've created, we see only success, 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 because it's only those who mix it up and care who do something like that. And then, the jubilation in the revelation as you allow yourself to resonate with it. So now what you're saying is, okay, I can even sort of follow that. I can even accept that maybe I've put it there. But what's taking me so long to get in there? And we say, you're like a lot of people in that you're still sifting, you're still sorting, you're still knowing what you don't want and knowing what you do want, but you have not yet made the decision that nothing is more important than that you feel good. That's the only thing that's missing. You haven't decided that you care more about feeling good than receiving the benefit of the things that you think you've been asking.